listening to Nightbreed on Inspire Radio, and we have an interview up for you right now. We got Nick on the line. How you going, man?
What's going on, bro? How are ya?
Yeah, good. So
Good.
You're talking from us from Ballarat. What's going on in Ballarat at 11 o'clock on a Monday?
There's not so much going on around here. There'd probably be some fucking house getting burgled.
Oh, yeah. We've had a fair bit of that over here, mate.
Yeah, some fucking crackheads would be like breaking into some granny's house or something. You never know what'll be going on around here. It's fucking always pretty crazy. So
yeah, well, that's. So man, I've checked out your band, Good Time Aussie Bogalars. It's good fun. I enjoy the energy and everything. But like this show is lots of death and black, that metal, that sort of stuff. Where do you think you guys fit? Like, what sort of bands do you generally build with?
We play with it's weird. Like the punk dudes, we're probably a little heavy for them, and the metal dudes are probably a little punk for them. Kind of play like in a pretty filthy little underground scene with bands like Uncle Geezer, Durry, fucking. We gig a bit with Sickness over in Adelaide. They're our fucking mates. There's a few bands from Perth who come over.
Yeah.
We've done a couple with Face Grinder and that.
Cool.
So we kind of more plug in with the heavier guys because they kind of get it a little bit more, and punk guys are kind of a bit scared of it, I guess. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah,
it's just loud and filthy, you know what I mean? So you just hit it and see what happens. But you just play whatever you play, so that's how it goes, kind of. So.
Yeah, that's cool. And like the recording sounds pretty live. Is that how you guys put it together?
Yeah, not on this one. Like the vocals generally are live. We've done live in the past, but the problem with it is if you mess it up or whatever, then you're kind of back to the top, and it gets a bit frustrating. So you got to like know your stuff real well. So this one, the Bog Dog Drug Squad, and the one prior to that was live. Not live. Sorry, was multi-tracked on Pro Tools.
Yeah. Well, you did well to make it sound live, man. Like the mix and everything, it's got that sort of live band energy kind of sound. It doesn't sound clinical or anything, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the guitar tracks will be like I won't have any cuts. The drums never got cuts. Like there's no cuts. The album that we did before that, Keep It In Your Head, was all done the 4-track. So and then a couple of albums before that were all done live. But the 4-track was hard because when you're recording the Pro Tools, you can, and you're multi-tracking or whatever, you got your drum track and then you're putting your bass down. You can see where your hit's coming up and you can see where your change is, and you can visually see the waves. But like when you're on a 4-track and there's like a drum fill or something and then a hang and then a catch or something like that, you got no idea where it is. And you know what I mean? You just kind of like, you can't see it, and you just so this time around it was just easier and quicker to do it to the tools.
Cool. No, it sounds good, man. So have you got any shows coming up to support the your release?
No, I got nothing. I was listening to you chatting with Sam before, actually, from Werewolves.
Yeah.
It was interesting, him saying, he was like, there's a lot of bands sort of getting out and jumping the gun or whatever. It's kind of a bit weird at the moment, you know what I mean? Like we prefer hooning up to Sydney or hooning over to Adelaide. Like the Melbourne crowd's pretty decent, but like Ballarat crowd's not too fond of us or whatever. So we don't like sort of shitting close to home, if you know what I mean. We like to get out and about and have a little go and whatever. So it's too hard to book a tour. We're talking about booking one. We had 2 booked last year. We were booked in June and then we were booked in September for a couple of festivals around the joint. And it's just like, man, you get your hopes up, or and I'm in Ballarat, but our drummer Matty, he's down in Footscray or somewhere in Melbourne. So we haven't seen each other a whole lot, and to put a set together is going to take a bit of time. So yeah, we're talking maybe June or September this year to go. But like so many tours I've seen get posted on the socials or whatever, and then they get pulled.
Yeah.
And then postponed for another 2 months, and I haven't seen whether they've been pulled yet, but it's just real hard to gauge what's going to be happening with the travel. How do people get around?
That's tough. Are you guys keen on working on more recording or anything like that in the meantime?
Yeah, we'll just quickly, big shout out to Maddie and Ange. They just had their first kid, so big shout out to Nina as well.
Nice.
So Maddie's on drums, so he's kind of got his hands full.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
For the moment, so I don't know how much prior to this, like our recording sessions are pretty late into the night or whatever, and got pretty loose. So it'll probably be we'll have to sort of get back to the regular way of doing it, a bit more 9 to 5 maybe. I don't know what'll happen, but yeah, I think since the start of COVID, I've demoed about 17 tunes.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else has been hooking into them, but yeah, I don't think it's just going. We've been sort of pumping out. Well, we do like five EPs and 2 full lengths in 5 years or something. So I think the rate is going to slow down massively with this COVID shit and now little family members popping in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
man, yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a slow burn, but yeah, it's still going to go. Like sadly, I've been turning down a bunch of offers this year, interstate ones, and just in the next month or so, the gigs were booked for just because where Matty's had his young daughter, but on top of that, you just don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to just watch and see and shit. But yeah, we did a couple of things. Actually, we do have something new coming out. Actually, I've been the last 2 months I've been working like a maniac editing. We've got about 50 videos on our YouTube, and about 40-ish of them would be film clips. So like I've edited together a big massive VHS, and that's going to be coming out. It's called VHS TD, and that'll be coming out on Tropical Decay, which is do you know the band Carnal Viscera? Yeah, so Tom from Carnal Viscera, he also runs Tropical Decay, and he does like bootleg VHSs, and he's in the VHS business.
That's great, man. Yeah.
It's crazy. So, man, there's VHSs coming out, so yeah, I was all keen to suss that out, and I want to so I've edited together like a doco that goes for about an hour and 20, and then a couple other bonus things. So the total thing goes for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it's a bit of a monster.
Yeah, beauty. I'll have to blow the dust off the VHS, mate. They give it a date in there. That's good.
VHS TD. Make sure you chuck a sock on
it. Yeah. Cool. Your Bog Dog Drug Squad's currently available on tape. We're about to play my favourite track, Prince of Perth.
Yeah.
No,
just quickly, that one was written by Joe Geezer, if you know the band Uncle Geezer. So we've got multiple vocalists, but that's one of his tunes.
Nice.
And it was actually for the band Uncle Geezer. He was gonna do it with them, but they pulled the pin. And so when we got with him, he was like, "Here's an idea." So Prince of Perth. It's a shout out to fucking Ben Cousins.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm a big West Coast man myself. Who do you barrack for?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, who do you barrack for, mate? You go for anyone?
The footy, AFL?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for the Doggies, mate. I'm a fucking Bulldog supporter.
Yeah, of course.
My old man was since I was a little tucker, so I really don't follow it, I watched the Super Bowl today, though. I watched Tom Brady be a bit of a goat, number 7.
Yeah, he's still doing it. How long is he going to last?
Did you see the game today?
No, I was at work, unfortunately. I would have watched it.
I was at work. Yeah. I worked through. I taped it, but man, yeah, what a monster.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
He's a killer. Yeah, no, I watched the footy when the Doggies won. That was the only year I've watched for a long, long time.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, any thoughts on what this season might look like? Because it's going to be a bit different again, right?
Dude, I couldn't give a shit. I don't watch the stuff.
Yeah,
I sit around and do other shit like not watch the footy.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's all you hear, like you go to work or whatever over here, and it's just like everyone's talking about their super team, and everyone's talking about who kicked 4 goals, and it's just like, mate, just give us a break.
Yeah,
I can't be bothered with it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. We still appreciate the Benny Cousins shout out. He's a bit of a legend over here. So,
he's a bit of a mad dog, isn't he?
He sure is, yeah.
Maniac.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's he is he up in the pen now? What's he doing now?
I don't know, mate. It's probably the same. I'm not sure, man.
Does he still live over there?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure he might be behind bars, but he's over here. Yeah.
What a mad dog.